Good evening, everybody. Hello and welcome.
Good evening, everybody. Hope you're all well.
Adele.
Amy,
Adele with the
Nicola.
cute babies.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Wonder, as you can see,
Look,
matching shirts.
I'm halfway there.
Yeah.
Oh no, we should swap.
Yes,
seats.
Jean's here. Jean's online. She's here
No,
next
we
to
need swap
Tony.
seats. Look, because we're the wrong way around.
Swap seats, but I can't
No.
deal with that. We'll be all right.
Jean's in purple. She's training.
Yes, I'll soon be there.
She's a reverend in training. So, yeah.
So is Irene, but
Yes.
she ain't got hers yet.
Yeah, Irene hasn't got her shirt yet, but she is a
Oh.
reverend in training. It's all good. It's all good. I spent yesterday reading through stuff and writing feedback for people and saying, rubbish, do it again. See me after the lesson.
Burns.
I will send you some healing, Jen. I will. I'll put you in my book, darling.
It
Good
matches.
evening, Adele.
Matches
Shane.
her hair, look.
It matches
Take
her
note
hair.
her hair,
Look.
Look.
Nothing matches mine at the minute.
No, mine's all right, miss. It's ready for cutting.
Michael!
What's it called?
Well, you've all got to tip it.
Well, that's not nice. Is it?
He's walking to Hull tonight, that boy is. I'll tell you.
Drop him off on the red side of town, Tony, and you just carry on to Withensea.
I will. It's just a knock on. Yeah. It's just, I mean, it's not good. I know I've put weight on recently, but not that much.
And
Not
I'm
like
not.
a Teletubby.
Well, I don't mind. If you want to call me a Teletubby, call me a Teletubby. Because as long as I can not be, I don't want to be Dipsy.
I don't know which one the
I bet
purple one was.
I'm going to say, watch that be Dipsy.
I don't know.
If
I
anybody knows which is the purple Teletubby, put it up.
Yes. I need to know which was the one with the handbag.
Yeah, because we don't want to be that one.
I would be the one with the
No,
handbag.
but you said you don't want to be the purple one.
No, I said I don't want to be tipsy.
Oh.
While these two are having a conversation about things that are all childish, I will say, I hope everybody's okay and welcome to our Friday night service. In a moment, when Jean and Tony have stopped playing, Tony will open in prayer.
Oh, now come on, make your mind up, people.
Now, are we Dipsy? Are we Lala? Are we Tinky Winky?
I'm confused. I need to know.
Well, Irene, seeing as you took over then, you can be Tinky Winky.
Oh, that's all right. I don't mind.
Tinky Winky, Dipsy, Lala,
Po. Yeah, don't forget Po.
Thank you, Sharon. Somebody's got to take control of these two adolescent adults.
Okay, says he with the gorgeous twinkly nails.
Oh.
With sparkles
not
on
keen.
it.
Not keen, but I'm not a pink person, so I don't like pink.
I got banned.
I
got my video on. I broadcast this onto Facebook and onto YouTube, and YouTube blocked my video.
Did they?
Yes, for copyright.
Oh.
Because we played a snippet of a song.
We did.
Yes, Michael's in a very good mood because he got 82% for his last module.
Who did?
Michael.
Oh, congratulations, Michael. What has happened? I missed the show. Not a lot, Taisha. It's just Jean and Tony being children again. That's all.
I'm being childish.
Hang on a minute. Irene, you're Tinky Winky because he's the purple one.
Oh, well, that's okay. And I'm not in my purple. But then again, I've got purple, but I just haven't got anything.
Your hair. You've started off, you've got your hair.
Daisy. What? They're doing what now? The what now?
Hi, Mum. Tony, Mummy and Michael are coming to your house now.
They say what now?
What now?
Well.
Oh, hi, Jeanette. I've not seen you in yonks.
No.
Hi, Jeanette.
Wow! When are you going to be at San Lamia? I miss you. Okay, I will open
Perhaps
prayer
she's
now.
moved on because of the company in the next door caravan.
Next door but one. I
Oh,
know.
not next door, but one. You never know.
Mummy's following you. She's stalking me. She's been here all day. Okay, I will open in prayer now.
She doesn't have her keys, Daisy says.
Okay,
Okay.
right. So we need it out of our caravan. Oh, I've got yeah, okay. Right, I'm going to open this service in prayer if the devil has me. Hi, Simon. Right, could we blend our energies together? I can't lean forward, otherwise I disappear out of the screen. Can we say our prayers? Hands together and close your eyes, children.
Yes.
No. Let's blend our energies together, please, friends, and say, Great Spirit, Father, Mother, God, we thank you for the opportunity of gathering together as friends in your name tonight. Father, as always, I promise that everything we do tonight will be done with love, with truth and honesty in our hearts. And I now ask that the veil be lifted between the two realms to allow the guides for Jean, Irene and myself to step forward to support and inspire us through this short service. I also ask that the loved ones of those watching step forward, that we may offer messages of truth and proof of love and of life everlasting. And I promise that at the end of this evening we will hand back to you all which is rightfully yours. Amen.
Amen.
Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, and thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, the power, and the glory, forever and ever. Amen.
Amen.
Thank you, everybody. Oh, thank you for tagging everybody in. And if you feel you can, please share. Don't feel obligated. It doesn't. I just think it helps if people share. The more the merrier.
Yes.
Absolutely. Now, today, Jean and Tony know, but today I went and did a private reading. And on the basis of what came out at that meeting and what I went through with this person, I have written this, and I've just called it Do Not Blame Me. And I've written it tonight just before I came on. Do not blame me for things I have not done, or make me feel guilty when things go wrong. I am not the way you seem to think I am. All I wanted was for you to support me when you can. But all I get is your negativity and disdain. So because of this, I will not contact you again. Do not blame me for my loved one's death. It hurts so bad, like I have a hammer in my chest. It hurts. I am trying to keep you informed of what's going on, and it takes time now my loved one has gone. You cannot understand my grief and pain. You do not see my tears as I cry in the rain. Do not blame me for things that had to be said. It is the way my loved one wanted their life to be read. They had a say in all that has passed. It's the understanding you cannot grasp. You say you love them more than I. If that is true, where are your tears? Why do you not cry? Do not blame me for what my loved one wrote down. You make fun of them and me. We are not clowns. I have kept you in the loop, kept you informed. Now it is me that sits here alone and forlorn. It is me that wishes my loved one had not left. You have left me alone and bereft. Do not blame me for loving you. I am grieving for you, nothing that I can do. I want you to know our lives go on, even though I know you are gone. I don't understand why you had to leave me alone, but I do understand your love and all the love to me you have shown.
Okay. Hi, Simon. Nice to see you on the feed. It's
Yes.
not. It's not Monday, is it? So it's not.
It's Friday.
It's Friday. It's 5 to 5, and it's Crackerjack. No, it's not.
And it's not Crackerjack.
Wrong channel. Wrong channel altogether. Lots of love for Irene's poem,
Yes,
as always.
it's all
up
down,
there.
yes.
Yeah. And you made
lovely
Jen
words.
cry.
Oh, Jen. Oh, bless you, darling. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to make you cry.
Oh, bless. Right. Oh,
And we've got nobody to come up on screen today
no, so we can get straight
into
into
blind reading.
blind readings. Friday all day behave, Tony. What do you mean behave, Tony? I haven't done anything, Sharon.
I keep him in control when I'm here.
You do.
Yeah, but who keeps you in control, Jean? That's the thing.
Yeah.
Ah,
There we go. Excuse me, I've got
A tickle in your
a tickle
throat.
in my throat. Don't know where that's come from. Okay.
Have you got a link, Irene? We'll go to
no, I haven't at the moment, sweetheart. I'm just sort of getting into the zone.
Into the zone.
Right, okay.
you. A
Okay.
few of us were all out.
Teared up. She meant teared up.
Oh,
It says underneath teared
I
up.
thought it was COVID.
No.
Oh, thank
Oh, I
you.
haven't done a test for a few days.
I have yesterday,
Okay.
Friday.
Okay. I think I have early afternoon in
Oh,
Megan.
is it Megan?
Megan.
Megan.
Hi, James.
Hi, James. Nice to see you. To see you
Hi,
now.
James.
I'm off to Hull, so I won't be at social tomorrow, James. Just saying.
And I've got to go and sort my sister's bedroom out because she needs an hospital bed. And hopefully we're going to get her out at rehabilitation.
Yay.
Oh, that's good news,
After
darling.
9 months of being in rehabilitation through COVID, we're looking we're going to get her home within 2-3 weeks now.
Oh, that's lovely, Jean. Lovely to know. I'm glad that
It
she's
is.
finally coming home. It's been a long
Yeah.
journey for all of you.
Yes,
been
our
hard.
son, we used to watch, he used to love Teletubbies and Tubby Custard
Got
and
to
stuff.
get on.
But at the end, the Teletubbies had a son with a baby's face in it that used
Yes,
to giggle.
it did.
And Ben used to start crying when that baby came on. Didn't like that baby for some reason.
Oh.
Go on,
bless.
Jean.
Well, I'm a
Gee.
Teletubby. That's what we're doing.
No.
Thank you, everyone, for wishing my sister good luck. And it's took a long time. Twice, as you know, they said that she wouldn't pull through, and she's shown us all wrong. And
She did.
she has done, and just be nice to get her
Hi,
on now.
Alison. Another one I've not seen in such a long
Alison.
time.
Yeah. Good
Lovely.
evening,
You're
Alison.
looking sharp,
Hope you're
Jane.
I'm
well.
looking sharp. But bore me hair, James. It's desperate for a cut, love. Other than that, right, come on, we've got to get going.
Yeah.
I thought you were going.
No.
All right, so you're leaving it to me then.
Yeah.
Right, that's where. Irene, has yours come through yet?
Just teetering on the edge. I'm just sort of trying to get them to come forward, but they're not there yet.
All right, let me wait then.
Well, I've got
Go on then, because I've got that lady
I've
now, so
got-
go on.
a lady.
I have.
ANC investigations. Oh, Alison.
What's that?
Alison's thing says ANC investigations. Look on the screen.
Oh, logo.
Yeah, they do
Very
supernatural and
Very
paranormal stuff.
professional looking.
Yeah.
Paranormal stuff.
Okay, well, I've got a lady
Yeah.
who wants to come forward, and this lady, as she's coming forward, she feels very maternal, very motherly. I've got quite a strict energy because she's coming in really close and she's really wanting me to be precise and regimented with things as she's coming in. But like I said, she is a lovely lady and she is a very warm energy as she's working with me. But I do know she would have had this side to her where there's a place for everything and everything in its place and things are done and dinner is 12 o'clock and tea is 5 o'clock and supper is 7 o'clock, and then it's bath time, in your pajamas, watch a bit of telly, read a story, and bed. So I've got that sort of lady who, but I feel like there was a reason why she was like this. I don't know if it was a military background or if it was lots of children or work or whatever it is, but for some reason this lady had to be regimented and ordered in how she did things. Okay, she's making me feel like it must have been because she was busy, because I feel like she's juggling with things here, so I know she's got lots of stuff going on. So to keep things in order, she had things scheduled, so everything happened like she's saying, like clockwork as it happens. Now, I don't normally get names, but I've got a Jean.
Ooh.
Your mum's dad was in the military, and that's how she grew up. She was a single mom. That sort of makes sense. Would you understand where the name Jean comes in around? I'm not saying it's this lady's name, but Megan, I've got a Jean or a Jean because I can see Jean.
Yeah, mine's in French, it's Jacques, but it's spelt Jean.
Yeah, Jean, yeah. Sharon, not sure. No, Jean.
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 J.
Jean, like Jean. As this lady's coming with me as well, she's making me feel like she stretched things. I mean, literally, like
that.
food was.
I got that.
Her best friend is Jane and your husband's John. Right. Okay. That sort of close, but anyway, we'll see where it goes. But would you understand, Megan, where she would have had to stretch things out, like a meal, like a meal would have had to last like 2 times or something,
Yeah,
and
I got that.
Clothes might have been repaired rather than replaced, and passed on and things. Yeah, stretched thin.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you, Megan. Would you understand? Not having a chance to sort things out at the end of her life, because I feel like what I don't know if this is literal, Megan, or if she's using it as representative for me, but what she's showing me is I've passed, so she passed over, and she's showing me a pair of knitting needles with the knitting still on, so something wasn't finished. And I do think this is symbolic. So she had things that were left unfinished when she went to spirit, so things weren't tidied up. Oh gosh, she was diagnosed and past 7 weeks. So things will be left undone. Okay, bless you, sweetheart. It does sound like this is the link I've got then, Megan. Thank you. Would you must be able to understand though where somebody's got either Raynaud's syndrome or aching fingers.
I'm cold all the time.
Yeah, I've got a cold chill down my back, and I'm like rubbing my hands. So somebody's either got cold bones, as I say, which is like the cold all the time, or this lady, making a blanket in her room and never finished it. It was crochet. Oh, sorry. But yeah, something with hands though. She's bringing me back to the hands. Either somebody's got aching hands, or they've worked too hard and their hands are tired, or typing or something. But there's something going on with the hands. All right, bless you. You would understand, please, why she's telling me well done, because you've gone on. You've gone on cold and arthritis. Okay, thank you. Oh, and I'm so sorry. I'll put you in my healing list when I'm finished. You've gone on and you've achieved things and you've done things, and she's wanting to put my thumbs up and say well done. She's very proud of that. And you see, you shouldn't have said you've got health problems, because she's sending spade loads of healing around for you, and it is physical healing I've got, but I have got some of my lavender energy coming through as well, which means that at the minute, sweetheart, you need some upliftment. Like Michael, he's in the last semester of his masters. But yeah, you need upliftment at the minute, sweetheart, because you just feel a little bit Okay. As I'm talking, and I've been saying this, I want to say I feel very tired, as if my eyelids are so heavy. I've had to force myself to keep them open and put one foot in front of the other. If this isn't you, sweetheart, it's somebody really close, because I do feel like I've got you. It's connecting with you rather than with somebody else. Okay. I had this the other day as well. Would you understand? Oh, January. Oh, bless you. Oh, bless you. It's you. Okay. I've got essential oils again. Just before the service, I dropped some of this onto Jean's hands, and it's got essential oils in it, and it's lovely. But I've got this again, so either somebody has massage or does massage or works with oil, because I can smell it and I can feel it on my hands. And I know it's not this because it was before the service we put this on. And I've got allergies as well, because my nose is really blocked up and running, and it's not me. So you use oils. Oh, bless you. Thank you. Because I've got to acknowledge the allergies or the rhinitis or something like that. Okay. This lady's just wanting me to. This lady's just want me to stretch my back. So you need to watch your posture or get up and walk about, or there's something to do with the back, because I feel like I've got to crack my back and get my shoulder blades moving. So if you can take that, please, sweetheart, as well. And she wants to pass on all of her love and all of her support. And there was a gentleman came and took this lady over to the world of spirit, because I've got a gentleman standing with me. And I've also got to tell you that everything was fine. Everything was fine. So I don't know what you were worrying about, sweetheart, but she said, don't worry, everything was fine. Everything was fine. And as she's pulling away from me, my darling, I don't know what that is. I've never heard of that. Right. Look, Megan, I'm sorry. I don't know flowers, but she said this really quickly. And if Michael's still listening, he might know. It sounded like she said something like pyracanthus. I don't know if that's even a thing, but that's what it sounded like as she said it to me. And I don't know what that is. And I will Google it in a minute while one of these lovely ladies. Sorry. No, these lovely reverends in training give off.
Irene should have her shirt for Monday, I hope.
But yeah, I'll have a look, see what it is, sweetheart, and I will get onto you. But she wants me to leave you with that, and she also wants me to leave you with carnations and roses. But for some reason, it's yellow roses rather than red and pink roses, which I normally get. And I know yellow roses for me is up for upliftment, and for sunshine, but she's also given me a white rose, which is for peace. Pyracantha.
Ooh,
Okay.
It's a plant. It's a plant.
No.
It goes in the it's a climbing plant that goes in the garden, and it's got big spikes on it.
She had flowers all over. I remember hibiscus, gardenia, and a few others, but I'm terrible with names. And they were always yellow. Well, thank you, sweetheart. That's fine. That's why she gave me yellow roses rather than my usual red and pink. But I will leave you with Jean and Irene for a second, and I'm going to have a drink out of this and might go and get a glass of water.
Yes, if you get me one, please. Can I just, because I've got a lot of what Tony got, Megan, because I got sweetheart about the hands, and you're being a bit low, so I don't want to stretch out on that. But can I say this lady's giving me 3, so I know 3 is important, darling, whether they're on the earth plane or in the spirit world, but she's telling me 3. Okay, I know you mentioned January, but I've got to also give you the month of May, because May means something as well, darling. I know you talked about being cold all the time, but I did get quite shivery, as if I couldn't get warm. Beautiful. Tony will read that when he comes. 3 kids, that's fine, darling, okay? Because she's just coming in with this. And I know that you're feeling cold more than normal. She's making reference to that as well, sweetheart, because it's as if she's wanting to give you what? Oh, right. I got May straight away. It's as if I'm wanting to give you a water bottle, sweetheart, to keep you warm. Okay. I know Tony also give you the yellow, darling, but can I give you the colour blue? She's making the colour blue, and it's more like a baby blue than a royal blue. So she's making reference to that.
Oh, thank you.
So she's making reference to that as well, sweetheart. Okay. I've got to say that she's giving me butterflies. I know you're doing your masters. I heard something on there. Saw something. But I'm having butterflies. My tummy's doing a bit of somersaulting, and that's what mine's doing at the moment. So I know this lady's putting this feeling on me because it's just going round like a washing machine, and I've got loads of butterflies flying in my tummy. But I do know that butterflies do mean something as well to you, Megan, as well, if not this lady. I've got to say, this lady, as I'm asking her to step forward, would be about, I'm 5'6", roughly. So I know this lady would be about my height or a little bit smaller, but I'm not going 5'1" or 5'2". I wouldn't go as small as that, sweetheart. It's just coming in. I know she would have lost some of her weight as well. She's making reference to that. Okay. And she said it was so, I know you said it was so, sweater. Oh, thank you. Because she's fetching this in for you. So it shows you this lady's still around you, darling, because she knows so much of what's happening around you at the moment. She's given me the rice pudding, but one you put in the oven with the skin and the nutmeg. I don't like the skin on rice pudding. I'd rather have it out in a tin, I'll be honest.
At this point, I'm going to push Jean off this chair.
But she's giving me this for you, sweetheart. She's wanting to give you for the sweetness, and that's what she's trying to pass on to you. I know Tony made reference to a gentleman coming for her, darling, but this gentleman is around as well. So I do know the gentleman is very close on a family link to you and your family, because he's coming around and is sending that love as well. Okay. And I know there's a lot of healing and support around you. I've got to, excuse me, you love it.
Yeah.
I like it, Anatin, I've got to be honest. But can I just say quickly with this gentleman, because he just wants to jump in, this gentleman would be quite tall. I'm going to say he's got a nice body. That's how I'm going to put it, because he's making reference to that. He says, in my younger day. So he's making reference to that as well. And he said, I like to... it's all right, Tony's touching something. I wonder what you're touching. He says, I like to look nice and I like my appearance to look well. So I do know this gentleman.
Wow.
Oh, he's taller than you, Irene.
Yeah.
My brother was 6'2", and I think he's not many above him, but he is. So he's coming in with this for you, darling, okay? Can you understand that it's telling Ralph, but then I hear it as Ron. So you either can understand Ralph or Ron, darling. Because I'm hearing Ralph, but then he's saying Ron. So I don't know if it's Ralph, Ron, Ralph, or if they're both. Okay. I know he's always dressed smart. I just want to leave you some jewellery with the lady, sweetheart, as well. Because she says with things what... Hang on, somebody took her ring off when she'd passed. Somebody had taken a ring off while she'd just passed, and somebody had taken a ring off. Ralph, thank you. Somebody took the rings off, darling. She'd only just passed, but they took the rings off. And she's saying that was best thing to do. So she's pleased that the rings was took off straight away. Okay. She's happy with that. I want to give you... All right, what do I want to give you? It's like a... There we go, I don't know. You have rings, thank you. It's like a conifer bush. I don't know. It's not like a Christmas tree bush. I don't know if they have conifers over there.
Yeah, they will.
Do they? I've got a bush what's like a conifer. So I don't know if you can understand this, but it's as if I've got lights in it. So I don't know if somebody would have lit the conifers up or would have lit this bush up, because this is what I'm seeing, sweetheart. Okay, as though the light it up where the Christmas or birthdays or something. And she's making reference to this. I am going to leave this lovely ladies with you and the gentleman. He says, don't forget me. I'm sending all the love, darling, and we'll all send the healing for you as well. And I'll say in a night and see if Irene's got anything.
Good evening,
Oh,
Matthew.
then.
Good evening, Father.
Thank you for
Not
saying they're in front of
Matthew's-
your house, darling.
Not Matthew, my father. Matthew,
Staple.
my father.
Yes, Alan. They're in
Yeah.
front
Good
of your-
evening, Daddy Alan, and good evening, Matthew.
Here we go.
Matthew, can you see me new shirt?
It's going to have one of these in it soon.
It's going to have one of them in a couple of weeks, hopefully. I've set a couple of weeks target.
Right, are we finished now? Can I carry on?
You can. That's near. That's
Cornwall,
near Matthew.
Ontario. Oh, I like the logo. Right, Megan, can I come back to you, sweetheart? I got the gentleman that Jean got, and I got that he was tall because, like Jean's brother, my son is 6'2", so he towers over me, and I'm 6 foot. What I got from this gentleman, Megan, was depression. He's telling me about the fact that that you sometimes have this depression, and he's saying he's with you to give you that help that you need there. He's sending you some healing, sweetheart, to cope with that. I haven't really got anything else much for you because Jean and Tony have said most of it. But what he's saying is try not to get down as far as what you have been, sweetheart, if you don't have to, because sometimes you can get yourself into a rut and it's hard for you to get out of it. So what he's saying is be careful, and if you feel as though you're going to go down into that darkness, try and give yourself a bit of time to come back up. Okay. And apart from the rings, the only other thing that I've got, I don't know if it's a name that you would understand, but he's talking about Sandy. Now, I know that Sandy's short for Alexandra in Scotland, but he's mentioning somebody called Sandy. So if you can understand that, sweetheart, that's all I've got for you, darling, because like I said, Tony and Jean have more or less said it all. So thank you very much for working with us, sweetheart.
Thank you,
Thank
Megan.
you,
That was
Megan.
lovely. Welcome, Tina.
Got a new
Tina
Yeah.
Gray.
Hi, Tina.
You're welcome. You're welcome all the time. We are such a friendly bunch.
Jade, not been
How
on
are
for a
you doing?
while.
Oh yes. Yes,
He's had
Mine needs
his
it.
coiffure done.
Mine definitely needs doing. Right, Irene, have you got a message, sweetheart? You can go first.
I'm almost
Right.
ready to go back to these because it's getting a bit shaky
right.
again.
Okay.
Carry on.
Right. Thank you very much, Reverend Tony. I will soon be saying Reverend Jean. Right.
And
Mine doesn't
soon be
sound-
saying Reverend Irene as well.
Mine
Yeah,
don't go
well-
right, though, Reverend Jean, does it? I
Yes,
need
it does.
another name.
I know.
Never
I mean,
mind.
right. Okay. I've got a gentleman that stands with me, and this gentleman is talking. He's got the judge's wig on. So I don't know if he worked in the courtrooms as a judge or if he was a barrister or something like that. But he's got that wig on that they wear when they're in the law courts and the long robes on. And he's saying this was what his job was. And he's talking about a family down here that he left behind. But it says the laws changed from when he was here. So I'm saying that this was a while back since he passed. He's just come to see, there's somebody down here that knows this gentleman. Oh gosh, that's an old name. He's giving me the name of Morris, which is a very old name. And he's spelling it Maurice, not Morris. I don't know if that was his name or if it was somebody else's name, but he's also talking about leaving a family down here. He obviously dealt with the law courts, and he dealt with a lot of people that went into prison, because he's showing me a prison officer as well. So obviously there's the association with the law. All this is to do around the law. So he worked in the law, and he knew obviously policemen and the barristers and all the others. He was what I call a portly gentleman. He was quite rounded, and he wasn't very big in stature, but he did have a lovely personality, and he had what he calls a fair side. I didn't judge everybody by what was said. I had to weigh things up, the pros and cons. And when he retired, he's kept his he kept his hand in by doing some historical work. You can take this, Claire. Thank you, sweetheart. Okay. He's given me parchment paper, so I know this is definitely to do with the law. But he's also giving me, your granddad was at the old bit, was in the old. Oh wow! Okay, the
Wow,
courts.
you don't get
Wow.
much more important than that.
Right. Okay, then that's lovely. Thank you, Claire. Thank you for that confirmation. And he was very good at what he did, and he's telling me that after he'd been doing this for we'll just say a few years, he then got promoted, and he was very proud to be in that position, to be able to advise and help and talk to people. And that's exactly how he was at home with his children and his grandchildren. But he never brought his work home, because when he left the office, that was the office, and his home line was his home life. Obviously, because of his job and what he did, there was many nights that he had to stay on and see certain people and do certain things. But when he came home, and especially a weekend, if he didn't have to go into the Old Bailey, which sometimes he did, he would love to spend time with his children and his grandchildren, and he liked to talk and play with them. But he never brought his work home, because it was so private. I'll use the word private. But he was a lovely, lovely gentleman, and he enjoyed what he did. Would you understand, Claire, why he's talking down here about a younger person that would like to go into that area of work, either as a solicitor or as a barrister or as a runner for chambers or anything like that? Because he's talking about a younger one leaning towards going into the law on a solicitor or a barrister type basis, or they're already in and they want to up it a peg, if you understand that. If you don't understand it now, please remember I've given it to you, because yes, you do. Well, that's lovely. Thank you. Would you also understand why he's giving me a policeman's uniform, Claire? Again, this is to do with somebody in it's either police or prison officer. I can't quite see which uniform it is, but it's one or the other. But the young one that wants to go into this side of it, he's actually going to try and help from spirit, and try to help them get through it, because it's very in depth and it's a very long road, and things have changed so much now that he's not sure where he can help, but he's going to stand by them and help them and try and guide them from spirit. Okay. I haven't got much more, sweetheart. He's just showing me in his beautiful robes what he used to wear when he was on the bench. And there's a picture. There's a picture that you must have, or if you haven't got it, somebody in the family must have it, of him stood in his robes in all his, when he was first ordained is the wrong word, but it's the only word that I can use, when he was first taken into the Old Bailey. Right. Okay. That's absolutely fine. So your niece wants to go into the police. That's absolutely fine, sweetheart. He's going to try and help as much as he can from spirit. And you've got the picture. That's absolutely brilliant, because he stands very proud on that picture, as he should be. And just on a lighter note, he's saying, I dealt with some really bad villains, but I got them all. Bless him. And he's just got a smile on his face. It was like a calling for him, and it's what he needed to do and what he wanted to do, and he did it to the best of his ability. He's just saying that he's very proud of his family and proud that they've all stood together, and what he did for them and what you did for him towards the end of his life. Okay, sweetheart. And he's actually giving me for use, and it's symbolic. He's giving me a quill pen, because in olden days, when the prisons and the courts used to be together, they always had a quill pen to sign off on who was going into prison or who was coming home. They always signed it with a quill pen, and I've got to give that to you from him in spirit, sweetheart. I'm going to pass you over to Jean or Tony to see if they can add anything to that as well. Thank you for working with me, darling. God bless.
It's Claire, isn't it?
Yeah.
Claire, I haven't got the gentleman, sweetheart. I'll be honest. I know I've got a lady, but I don't know if she's connected to the gentleman or you. So let's see. Because the lady I've got isn't very tall. It's only about 5'4", something around there, 5'4", 5'5". She might be a little bit smaller, darling. Okay, I know this lady, she would have dressed nice when she went out, but in the house, she says, it didn't matter what I looked like. She liked to look nice, but as long as my children were always dressed well. So she liked her children always dressed. She says, that's where I focused on the home and the children. So I know this lady, that's what she did, darling. Like I said, I don't know if it's for you, it could be for someone else on here, as on feed. But also she's coming in. She's talking, all right, darling. She's on about the month of September. This lady would be nice. She's got a nice smile on her face, even though things got odd at times, she's telling me. But she's got a lovely smile. And I know this lady, bless her, she says that I didn't have time and that to keep spending money on the hairdressers. She says, but I always did my own if I could. So this is what the ladies was very much like. Okay. Is she with you, Claire, or is it for someone else, darling?
She's saying it's a birthday, and Dad died in September.
Right. So it sounds as though it's with you then. That's okay. I wasn't sure, sweetheart, because I hadn't got the gentleman. I know as this lady comes in and talks a lot, sweetheart, I know she's making reference to that you're having a lot on at the moment. You're doing quite a lot, and it's as if you're chasing your tail. That's where she's just put it. You're round everywhere, and this is just what she's on about, darling. All right. She's you're chasing your tail, and she's saying you need to just calm down. Calm down a little bit. Okay, just slow things down. Slow things down. All right, because what she's just said, if you slow things down, you do get more done eventually, quicker than running round, because you're thinking about it. There must be some kind of sayings that, because you're thinking about what you're doing, so things get done properly instead of having to go back over it again. All right, sweetheart. I know this lady's talking about the children in spirit. She's saying children, so I know it's not just one, sweetheart. Whether they went as babies, bless them, or if they went in the womb, that doesn't matter. But she's got the children in the spirit world with her. She's making reference to. Okay? It's not all right, sweetheart, if you're having problems, but they'll do what they can for you from the spirit realm. But can I just say that if you need to, ask for people down here to help you as well. Surely there could be somebody, because you took a lot on at such an early age, and that you kept going that way, and this is just what she's saying. You've been a little martyr. I've never heard of that. Is that a saying, a little martyr?
Yeah, you've been a martyr.
Is that saying like you've been a little angel, or?
No, you've been a martyr as like dies for the cause. So it's like you've been putting yourself out for others and taking on board for others.
Oh, well, there you are. They've explained it to you, because I'd never heard of that word, I'll be honest. But this is just how she said it, sweetheart, and Tony's explained it. Okay. But she's there for you, she's telling me, sweetheart. I do want to take you to the month of September as well. She's talked about September, and I know that's important as well, sweetheart. Okay. And can I just say that at times as you're growing up, there's been quite a lot of different pets. So I'm going from I'm not saying it's a mouse, but something as small as an hamster, and the scent have grown. You know, yeah, you can have a small pet, an hamster, but then as time's gone on, I'm not saying you've ended up with an elephant or an horse or something like that, but the animals have got bigger, darling. Okay. She's making reference to this. I'm going to leave her love with you. Dogs and cats, that's fine, sweetheart, but I do know we started off with small and then got a bit bigger. All right. I will say night from this lady. I will give you the carnations.
You've got your mum's cat.
Oh, you've got your mum's cat.
Oh, that's nice.
That's nice.
Yeah.
It just meows. There's one what is. There must be a cat in spirit because I'm hearing an issa. You know when they're not right keen at you. So I do know there's one in spirit, darling. What would have hissed at people? Okay, I am going to leave you with some lovely carnations, darling, but they're mix of colours, and I will pass you on to our Tony and say night and thank you.
Oh, thank you, Sheridan. Well, I don't know who I've got or where this link goes because I don't feel like I've got the same lady that Jean had, but I've got a very house-proud lady, and I've got a lady who would have been on a grandmotherly feel because she's coming with my grandma. And even down to she couldn't have odd towels in the bathroom. They all had to match. And she's... And wherever this lady's connecting, there would be a stroke condition or a dementia condition as well, because I'm really struggling to
get your words, aren't you?
Yeah, and it's awful. It's like I really can't structure sentences together. And I'm saying this is a stroke condition or a dementia condition. This could be something towards the end of my life where the drugs interfere with how I'm thinking as well. But I know I would have not been able to speak properly at the end of my life. I would have had to have assistance, or I just couldn't speak. She's wanting me to talk about the 4 connected to the family. So wherever this is, there would be 4 connected to a family. That could be mum and dad and 2 children or 4 children. I don't know. I'm also aware that somebody down here is she's just said nearly as picky as me. So your great grandma, my great Tina. Okay, so there's 3 of you that think, but somebody down here must be nearly as picky as this lady, because I feel like I'm down on earth plane and I'm still straightening towels up. So on the towel rail, they all hang square, and
everything's got to be done.
Yeah,
right.
We've got a right mix of towels in our bathroom. It doesn't matter, but this lady would have had.
Your mum has everything.
Oh no, my mum has everything. But there we are. Tina, you've got OCD.
So that could be.
And Angela, you've got OCD, and you're like that with towels. But you mustn't be as bad with your tea towels, though, because she says the towels in the kitchen don't match. So I don't know why you're not as picky with your tea towels, but your tea towels in your kitchen mustn't be as matching as the others. But anyway, okay. I want to be around the 23rd of a month for birthdays or anniversaries. And I also want to talk about the recent passing, but I'm going back 3 years. I normally go back a little bit further, but between now and 3 years. And I do feel this was a significant family passing. I don't feel like this was friends or acquaintances. This feels like it was a very close family passing. Can't see them. Can't see what?
I don't know. You have to ask.
Oh, what can't you see, Tina? Or is it the tea towels in the kitchen? Because, yeah.
Can you just explain, sweetheart?
But you see, your birthday's the 23rd, Angela. That's fine. Okay, and there must be a close passing in the last 3 years as well. Okay, you can't take
that's
that bit,
great.
Megan. Thank you. I'll take what you can up to now. But I know Jean just spoke about pets, and she says not horses, but somebody either rode horses or had a horse.
Night, Alan.
Night,
Alan.
Dad.
Night, Alan.
But because I feel like I'm either going and helping with horses, or I'm going to. I'm past 22nd of July last year. Okay. Or you either helped with horses, or you had horses, or you went horse riding. But I know I'm around horses because I can smell them. I love horses.
Tina had 4.
Oh, wow. Okay. Right, Tina. Well, you take what you can as well then. But I know at the beginning of the night, Jean said somebody took the rings off, but somebody has the rings, and I specifically want to be on wedding rings and engagement rings. All right. And I normally get 2 wedding. I've got 3 wedding rings.
Oh.
That's just greedy. Somebody would have 3 wedding rings. I don't know if you've inherited wedding rings, or you've got 2 wedding rings plus your own, or what. But there's 3 wedding rings. So, yeah. Okay. I've got 2. But
I've got 3 though.
I've got 2. You've got
2
3.
of me own and 1 for his mother.
Yeah. All right. I don't think I've got much else, I'll be honest. Yes, I have. She's just said, please just keep. My mum has grandma's ring, so she's got 3 wedding rings. All right. Because it's coming up to time, I might have more than 1 link. Tina, you took mum's new wedding ring off, and yes, you have all 3. Right. Okay then. But she's saying, keep on as you are. Don't let people pull you back. So Tina or Angela, would you understand where it's like somebody's not wanting you to move forward, or not wanting you to move on with something? And she's saying, no, you keep on as you are, and you become the best version of you can. And she's quite a bit sort of clapping my hands and wagging my finger with this. So yeah, keep on as you are, and don't let people. You know what she's just done? She's just nailed my
I've got
feet.
you down.
She's just nailed my feet to the bar of the stool I'm sat on. So she's saying somebody's nailing you down, and don't let them. You need to fly. You need to fly.
Spread your wings, sweetheart.
That's what our ministry is all about. It's we are going to make you fly and be the best versions of you can be. All right. She wants to thank you for what was with her. I don't know what was with her, but she's saying thank you. And there's something on my chest. Somebody put something on my chest, and she's saying thank you. She wants me to wish you good night, God bless. She wants me to blow you kisses, and she wants me to. Somebody, Lisa, and not Lisa. Where have I got Lisa from?
It's because she's just said hello and she's making changes. In
Lisa, thank you. Okay, Angela or Tina, you must feel cobwebs, because I feel cobwebs on my hand and on my face, and when we get that normally means that they're touching me. Spirit are around and they're touching you. But somebody did stroke her hand and hold her hand. And she says that was comforting. So I will say good night and God bless. I will blow you kisses, and I will leave her love with you and say God bless. Thank you.
I'll be very quick. Thank you, Anne-Marie. The colour looks lovely on me. Thank you so much. I don't know if it's Tina or Angela, but can I say this lady, please, is just telling me that there's been words said within the family. So I don't know if that's where Tony's on about as well, but she said there's been words said within the family, sweetheart. And what she said is the words can hurt, so please she's just said, don't get into, I'm not saying literally a fight, but don't get into that.
Oh, Angela, that's lovely.
Oh, she doesn't want this getting to. Oh, the nails
Love those
beautiful.
nails.
I'm getting a message.
Thank you. Sorry.
We're looking at your nails. Saying I ain't got none. But what she's. Oh, bless you. So I know there's been words within the family, sweetheart. Let's get on with this. There's been words within the family, darling, and I don't know who's took a divert one way and one's took another, sweetheart. I'm not saying there's been the split, but I do know that there's been the words and somebody's gone one and one's gone another at the moment. Okay, but she's trying her best. Oh, there you go then, darling. That's just confirming not to get involved, okay? Because at the end of the day, they'll bring it back to you. Okay, so please listen to what this lady's got to say to you and don't get involved. Okay, I want to say, I want to sing The Hills Are Alive with the sound of music. I can't sing, you'll find out at end. But I've got to give you the song, sweetheart, The Hills Are Alive. The Hills Are Alive. The Hills Are Alive. With the sound, what is it? Sound
With
of
the
music.
Sound of music.
With songs they have sung for 1,000 years.
Yeah, well, I've got to give you that song,
The
sweetheart.
hills fill my heart.
I just tapped him to calm him down. He's getting a bit giddy.
She hit me.
So I know that song must mean either to Angela then or to Tina, because that's what this lady's singing, and she's told me that. Okay, so listen to the words. They will comfort you in some way or the other. All right, that's fine if you can take them. And I've just got that little man or something. That little man.
That little man.
Yeah, I've just heard. I've got a little man. I've got a little man. I hope somebody can understand what I've just said. I've just heard, right, plain. I've got a little man. So I don't, just both of you listen out on this. Let me see if I can sort this out. I don't know
Bye, Jen.
if this
Bye, Jen. God bless, sweetheart.
gentleman in spirit, what would be quite small. Because she's saying, I've got the little man. Or there'd be a word for the little man. I do know there's something to do with the little man. All right, because I heard it so plain, and that's something I would have never heard. Okay, but anyway, please take this little man and see what you can make. He must be somewhere along. And I've also, she said, will you change the photo? Change the photo. It needs a change. I don't know if a photo's fading with the sunlight, because I do feel as though it needs changing, or it wants moving from another place. She's making reference. What was that? Well, if that's what I just said, I got the little man. So if that's what she's talking about, sweetheart, and you can understand it that way, then I'm pleased with that. All right, because that's all I heard. Okay. Oh, that's Lisa. That's another one, though, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Lisa, if you can understand that little man, then, sweetheart, darling, that must be somebody else trying to get in. So I do apologise for the other two if you can't understand it. Somebody else is trying to jump in. All right. I am going to say night because the time is getting on. So I will say night and God bless Tina and Angela. Sorry we couldn't split it no further down than that. But this lady's love comes to you both, or the lady who's trying to get through comes to you both.
Anything small, Irene?
Yeah, I can take him. I need. Right, thank you.
No?
No.
Just a few notices. There is the Saturday Social tomorrow with the Rainbow Project at Wath Hall. Tea, coffee, good company, even better company because Michael and I won't be there. Jean won't be there. Irene might be there. I don't know.
No, I'm sorry. Six Nations start tomorrow.
She
Irene's
did tell
playing.
me.
So
No, it's rugby. She did tell me.
All right, okay, I don't know.
it's
Many, tight
Well,
shots.
don't we all?
Big-
Oh, happy birthday for tomorrow, Tina. It's my
happy
dad's as well.
birthday.
Happy
I
day.
am-
My dad's not listening. Happy
I am
birthday.
going to watch 22 gorgeous hunky men in
You're
their shorts
getting
and
a
tops.
David Bowie tarot deck tomorrow.
Don't know what that is. Does she
A
mean
David Bowie
Tarot
deck.
cards with David Bowie on.
what do you want them for?
Because you might like David Bowie. Why not? Lee and Anne-Marie won't be there either, but Nicola will. Sunday, there is somebody at
It's
Faircroft.
Amanda. Amanda. Oh, blooming heck. Ed's gone. Amanda from College Road. She's there tomorrow.
All right. Okay.
On Sunday to do the
On
service.
Sunday. I will probably be there on
Night,
Sunday.
Adele, and give baby a big kiss.
You have to decorate
Night,
your
Adele.
new
God bless.
parlour. Oh well.
You'll
Then
have to show 'em.
Monday we will be live again.
Yep.
We three for the divine service.
Yep.
Anne-Marie, I'll message you later. It might be a lot later because I'm going off to Hull in a moment. But I don't think there's anything else next week, is there?
You're waiting. Faircroft on Sunday.
Yeah.
Oh, have you done it? It's
Amanda Abbott is doing the service on Sunday.
Andrea Abbott's in it.
Andrea Abbott.
Andrea Abbott.
Monday, I'm having my smart meter fitted.
Monday's
as well.
having a smart meter fitted.
Woohoo!
Then we'll be back to the Friday evening service.
Well, yesterday I had my new washing machine fitted there.
We're just wrapping up,
Oh,
Lisa. I'm
bless.
so sorry. But yep, that's everything. I've been talking about it for a while now, but I want to start classes in March. There'll be Swath upon Dearne. So if anybody's in that area and is interested, get in touch. We did have some names, but we'll be getting in touch.
Love you, Anne-Marie.
Yes. Bye,
Yes,
Anne-Marie.
love you, Anne-Marie.
So that's everything. Can we please close this service in prayer?
Yes, we
And
can.
the 9-8 song.
Can we bow our heads, please, friends? Dear Lord, Divine Father, thank you for this lovely service over the internet. Thank you for allowing our friends, our families, and our guides to come in with proof of love and of life everlasting. Could we send healing out into the world, Lord, and to our animal kingdom, our wonderful Mother Earth, and for all those on who need to take their transition, we hope that they are met by their families and friends. And could I please ask for a guardian angel to be with each and every one of us? Amen.
Amen. Lord, keep us safe this night, secure from all our fears. May angels guard us while we sleep, till morning light appears.
Amen.
Yay!
Good night.
Hey.
God bless. May this foul Lord be with you all.
Good night, everyone.
Night.
Take care.
Good night, everybody.